There's clowns everywhere.
I'm gonna let you rot in here. I'm gonna go get your pretty little friends.
The only thing giving us a thrill at this amusement park was running for our lives. And just when I thought I couldn't get any more scared...
What? Here?
What?
The curtain just moved.
Oh! Oh! Yo!
Man, I swear it sounded like it was right behind me.
This is on the 12th.
Uploaded on October 14th, 2020, YouTuber Jake Duffner shared Twisty's bloody campground filmed in a forest modeled after rural Pennsylvania. Famous for his unsettling horror projects, Duffner and his friends began what was meant to be a simple camping trip. But by nightfall, the line between story and reality vanished.
We're getting the tent set up now. Yo, but hey, we gotta hurry up because we don't got much daylight going. Okay. So legend has it, Twisty the Clown was a brother of Calvin McGinley. Or Calvin? Serial killer. The McGinley family, they're obviously a whole mentally deranged family, and he hated his family. So he ended up fleeing his own family. He became Twisty the Clown. And coming from a family that's eating people, so he's a serial killer clown. The VHS tape that says the address that we are at right now. I went on Google Maps, found the coordinates, and that's where we are. So, if there is anybody in this woods, it's not a little girl with a deer head. It is clowns. He fled and started a new life. I don't know if there's multiple clowns or just him or what's going on.
No, that's so
but
you're
if there's
telling
anybody in this
100%?
woods, it's clowns. Yeah, that's the
believe
story.
that.
You guys hearing that?
Jake, I'm really scared. I can't be here. I'm like
He's
freaking
definitely just
out.
messing
There,
around.
even
I'm not
the little
buying it.
noises.
Yeah, but that's 100% Paul playing a prank on us.
What if it's not?
It is. Are you kidding me?
I'm so scared.
It's Paul and Mason. They got a little clown costume probably. Paul, where's Mason? Take that thing off, bro. It's not funny, bro. Yo?
Jake,
What?
get Ashley and get your friend and get the hell out of there. There's clowns everywhere.
The video opens with an eerie narration about 7384 Lynchwood Drive, a place said to be haunted by the ghost of Twisty the Clown. Once Ronald McGinley, a child from a cannibalistic family who disappeared into the woods. Jake and his friends arrive at Enchanted Acres, a forgotten campground hidden deep within the forest. They unload their gear, laugh about missing supplies, and call their friend Kyle to bring an extra tent. As darkness falls, they start a fire and tell ghost stories. Then Jake reveals something disturbing coordinates found on a VHS tape from the McGinley house point exactly to their campsite. He warns them that if someone walks through the forest tonight, it won't be human. Soon, footsteps echo in the dark. Faint laughter follows. Jake calls out thinking it's Paul or Mason, until his phone rings. Paul's voice trembles on the other end, whispering, "There are clowns everywhere." Jake freezes. Slowly, he shines his flashlight toward the trees. A masked clown stands motionless several feet away. The beam flickers. Then panic. The group screams and scatters into the darkness. Jake's camera falls as he's tackled to the ground.
I think I saw more than one clown. Oh my god, there's like more stuff there. Regroup. Let's freaking find out what Paul is. Yeah, turn the lights off, turn the lights off. Hey Paul, is that you? Oh my god. Oh.
Hi! What are you guys doing?
Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh. Where is he? Oh! Yo, run!
What are you doing in my woods?
The footage turns chaotic, labored breathing, the scrape of metal, and rattling chains. When it steadies again, he's trapped inside a steel cage, locked in a shed under a single bulb. A clown enters chuckling softly as it taps the bars with a knife.
I'm gonna let you rot in here. I'm gonna go get your pretty little friends.
Hey! Yo, it's me! Yo! Where you guys at? I don't have a light. I can't see where I'm going.
Jim, come on, cross me. Let's go.
Dude, I cannot see anything. I couldn't walk through. Dude, the clowns are gone.
We gotta go, and we're gonna
There's a trail dead ahead, dead ahead.
sprint. Absolute
Sprint.
full-on
Go.
sprint.
Doors open.
Should we go? Yeah.
Go.
Let's go.
Go. Go. Go.
Go.
Go. Come on. Sprint. Go. Go. This is the trail. 100%. Oh.
It's your car, watch.
Jake shouts for help, but there's no response. Moments later, the clown leaves. He kicks the lock until it snaps, escaping through the woods until he spots a dim light ahead, his friends hiding inside an old cabin. They block the doors, whispering plans to flee. Then footsteps return, slow, heavy, circling the house. With no other option, they rush outside, sprinting through the forest as distant laughter follows. The screen cuts to black. Later, viewers notice strange clues, the phone showing Paul Calvin missing footage from older videos and the reappearance of the same clown masks. Was it just another staged production? Or did Jake capture something real that night? So what do you think? Was Twisty's bloody campground a performance? Or did something truly terrifying step out of the woods? Whatever it was, the next case might be even harder to explain. Uploaded on June 1st, 2024, YouTuber Sydney released Don't Go to the Sawtooth Mountains in May, a solo camping trip through Idaho's Sawtooth Mountains that didn't unfold as planned. Known for her calm travel vlogs on Sydney
From
State
the
of
side
Mind,
of the road.
this time her peaceful escape
Sawtooth
turned
Mountains.
into a quiet reminder of
Actually, it
how
might be the
quickly
Salmon
nature
River
can
Mountains.
change.
I still have to go find camp, but I thought I'd show you these beautiful mountains. I've just been chilling at camp since I got here, but I think I'm gonna do like my stretching / workout routine. When I was up there getting my in, I swear to God, I heard a rattlesnake from over there. Like across the road over there. I think I'm gonna Google what a rattlesnake sounds like, but I'm pretty sure it was a rattlesnake. Snake situation. It actually, I don't think it is a rattlesnake. It might have been, but I listened to some more rattle videos and it wasn't like that. The sound again and it wasn't the same, and now I'm pretty sure it's a bird. I got the eggs in there. This is the finished product. See the bird up there. No, it's a squirrel that's making those rattling sounds. Oh my gosh.
The video opens with tranquil shots of mountain ridges and Sydney explaining her plan to camp near the Salmon River before hiking toward Alpine Lake. The skies seem calm, but the snow still clinging to the peaks hints at what's coming. She pauses to read an old roadside marker, a short history of the region once explored by Lewis and Clark, then sets up her camp stretches and practices yoga as the forest hums softly around her. Everything feels peaceful. When night falls, Sydney prepares dinner, boiling ramen and vegetables until her gas stove sputters and dies mid-cook. Then from the trees, a sharp rustling breaks the silence, a sound she mistakes for a rattlesnake. Holding her breath, she scans the brush only to realize it's not what she thought. The sound fades, leaving her alone in uneasy quiet.
I'm definitely second guessing whether I should be doing this right now because the sky is really dark. No, the mountains seem like they're getting blocked. So it's raining actually. I think I'm gonna go find a hot spring or something. That is hot. Really hot. Ow! Bitch! No! It's cold! We have plan B. Attempt number 2. This one looks to be a little bit more official. Yeah, that's warm. I don't have high hopes for this. Lukewarm at best. I almost just fell in. So the things that I've learned from going to the Sawtooths in early May is that nothing is like open. I mean, let me just say this. Nothing is like usable. Like all the trails are snowed over. The hot springs are full from snow melt. So like it's lukewarm. It's only warm here, a little. I'm in one of the most beautiful places in the United States, and I can't use the hot spring because it's overflowing from snow melt, so it's cold.
By morning, she plans to hike to Alpine Lake, but deep snow still covers much of the trail. She reroutes along an easier path as dark clouds roll in. Rain begins to fall, the temperature drops, and the woods grow unnervingly still. Hoping to relax, she heads to a natural hot spring, only to find the water ice cold from snowmelt. She searches for another spring but finds the same disappointment. Both pools, once steaming, are now lifeless and cold. Her voice carries frustration, mixed with concern, as she admits early May might not be the safest time to camp here. That evening, she quietly makes breakfast spots a lone deer on a distant ridge and mentions Boise as her next destination. There's relief in her tone, but also fatigue, as if she's simply ready to leave. Viewers later noticed an underlying tension in her calm narration. Locals warn that May in Idaho can still feel like winter cold, unstable, and unpredictable. Others wondered if she had captured something nature never meant to reveal. Was Sydney just unlucky with the weather? Or did the mountains want her gone? Whatever the truth, she never returned in May again. Uploaded on October 4th, 2025 by YouTuber Alexa Rivera. The video exploring abandoned stores. From my childhood marked a rare departure from her usual upbeat personality. Known for comedy challenges and lifestyle vlogs, Alexa and her friend Ashton decided to explore forgotten places, amusement parks, diners, and gas stations lost to time. What they found wasn't nostalgic or comforting, it was quietly disturbing.
So this amusement park closed down in 2015 because of too many ride malfunctions. Here we inside, and I couldn't help but feel uneasy about this place. Once filled with kids and fun, now sits completely empty, quiet, and probably haunted. These rides are still in decent condition. Okay, check this out. There is still water in the seats.
They still have the card reader that you use to swipe the card to get on the ride.
Wow, that's what's so crazy about this place, is most of the things are like still intact, even though it's been 10 years since it closed down. Normally parks have like a fun and lively vibe, but this one feels so dead and creepy, and I don't like it here.
Look at them.
They're in like perfect condition.
Oh my god, wait, I have to try one.
Now, Ashton, I don't know why I find this a little bit creepy, but they are all lined up perfectly. Ashton, do you hear that?
Yeah, what is that?
The AC unit is still on.
Wait, what? Why?
Why would it still be on? So this used to be the snack bar. You know, I'm assuming they used to sell like pretzels and Dippin' Dots and all sorts of things. And now the only thing it sells is dust.
Okay, so this first aid kit looks like no one has even touched it. Oh my god, look at all the supplies.
Oh my gosh.
Anything you need.
And considering how dangerous this amusement park used to be, I'm confused as to why they never got to use any of this. These might be surveillance tapes.
There's like perfectly new cameras here.
Well, let's hope that they're not working.
Yeah, seriously.
Okay, the light.
What the
We gotta go. That came from that door, so we have to go out this one.
Wait, are you serious?
The only thing giving us a thrill at this amusement park was running for our lives. And with that, it's time to head to our next childhood location, an abandoned children's performing arts center.
It's less performing arts and more paranormal acts now.
Yeah, so this place closed down in 2008 after the stage collapsed in 2007, injuring many kids and killing one. And some say the ghost of the dead child still lingers in here. So this was the stage that broke and injured the kids and killed one of them. You can even kind of see like where it broke, huh?
Yeah.
Right there under those leaves. I think I just saw a light flicker, and there's no power in here.
There's a whole upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
Should we go up?
Okay, right when we got up here, like, I started feeling really uneasy. I don't know, I just got this really bad feeling all of a sudden. And just when I thought I couldn't get any more scared, what? What?
The curtain just moved.
The video began at an amusement park that had been closed since 2015, rides still upright, seats coated in grime, and ticket booths frozen mid-motion. What once rang with laughter now sat in eerie silence. Inside the snack bar, Alexa noticed a faint light flickering deep in the back room. A moment later, she and Ashton exchanged a look and decided to leave immediately. Their next destination took them all the way to Baltimore, to a children's performing arts center, left abandoned after a stage collapse in 2007. The incident had injured several and taken the life of one young performer. Inside, rainwater dripped through cracks in the ceiling and overturned chairs filled the aisles. The air felt dense, the silence too heavy to ignore. Then, without warning, the curtain began to sway, though the power had long been cut. Both froze before sprinting for the door.
Whoa. Okay, this feels less like a home run and more like a run home. Crazy to think that this stadium was once filled with people and probably so loud from all the cheering, and now it's just silence. And look, the scoreboard is still intact.
Lexi!
What?
Look what I found! Someone left their glove.
Ew, and your hand's in it?
Yeah, but it looks brand new.
Ashton, don't you think this stuff is a little bit weird that it's like brand new?
Fine, let's play catch with the ghosts.
Holy sh**. I think they want to play with you too.
Did you put those there?
Stop. You're lying.
Wait, there's peanuts still.
Peanuts are like the original baseball game snack. This is so weird. I don't know why this is so scary to me, but there are still a few rows of chairs still standing. Oh, I'm like hearing. Are you?
Yes.
I may have been a little paranoid, but I had every right to be. This baseball stadium was nothing like what I remember from my childhood. So this diner shut down suddenly one night after a tragic accident. A fire broke out in the kitchen, injuring several staff and damaging most of the building. All right, here we go.
So this is like the kitchen.
I'm assuming that this area was the kitchen because that is the backing of a stove. And you can also see so many burn marks. If you remember, there was a fire that happened from inside the kitchen.
I mean, look at this. There's literally still a coffee mug here. There's like...
Oh, are those fish?
I don't know what that is.
What is that?
That's a snake skin.
Holy it is.
Dude, there's a snake living in here.
There's more over there. Look how long it is. This table being perfectly set up gives me a really bad feeling.
Yeah, it almost looks like someone did this purposely.
I think I'm losing my mind in here. I'm just getting attacked by wasps. God, I literally feel like there's wasps on me.
I know, they're like attacking
They continued to a baseball stadium once packed with cheering fans, now swallowed by weeds and dust. The scoreboard still hung in place, a glove rested neatly on a seat, and peanut shells remained scattered across the stands as if the final game had ended only yesterday. The wind blew through the bleachers, carrying a low, hollow echo. At an abandoned Denny's, every table stayed perfectly arranged silverware cups, even a high chair near the window. Suddenly, a swarm of wasps erupted from the ceiling, forcing them to escape.
This gas station has been abandoned for over 22 years, and today we're stepping inside to see what's been left behind. Why is there one chair in there?
I don't know, but that makes it 10 times creepier. Yeah, that chair is 100% possessed.
Yeah.
It feels a little bit weird in here now.
Like the freezer's not even on, and I have the chills.
It's getting creepy.
This is less like a gas station and more like a ghost station. I keep hearing noises, and it's actually scaring the hell out of me. They know that there were these rooms inside of a gas station.
I know. It's a little bit strange. This just shows you how long this place has been abandoned. This is all rat poop. Everywhere you go, you just hear them crawling everywhere. Yeah, they're literally everywhere.
The final stop was an old Shell gas station that felt unnaturally cold. Freezers stood empty. A lone chair sat in darkness. and somewhere inside, something shifted. A faint scraping sound, like metal dragging across concrete. Later, viewers spotted a shadow moving behind them. Some dismissed it as lighting, while others believed something unseen was watching. Alexa never addressed it, and she's never returned. Uploaded on October 10th, 2025, this video is from Cursed Urban, a YouTube channel recognized for exploring deserted places, haunted woods, and strange occurrences across North America. This time, Dan, the channel's host, heads into a forest on the edge of Illinois, said to be haunted by Bigfoot and remnants of old cult activity from the 1990s. He begins the night with 2 cameras rolling, unaware that within hours, he'll be hunted by flickering lights, distant voices, and gunfire echoing through the trees.
Tonight, we are headed in to the forest in our search of any evidence for Bigfoot. It's been a long time since I've been in this forest. The last time I was in here was one of the scariest nights of my entire life. Not only is Bigfoot known to be in this forest, there has been rumors of cult activity. There's been evidence of past cult activity, like back in the 90s. Tons of paranormal activity, which I have captured myself, and many, many other things. Other cryptids, other sightings of unexplainable creatures. Okay, we're headed into the Bigfoot forest, number 2. So I'm already hearing noises coming from all over the place. Definitely hearing some animals back there. So I think we're gonna hit this trail. I don't have any reason in particular why we're gonna hit this trail, but I'm thinking it's a good idea. Last time I was here, I definitely encountered some paranormal stuff out here.
At the start, Dan greets viewers and recalls a previous trip, a night so unsettling it nearly made him stop exploring altogether. Locals once called this the Bigfoot Forest, though some whispered about darker legends, strange lights, rituals, and paths that led nowhere. He hikes deeper into the forest, documenting every faint noise. A crack in the distance, the distant bark of an animal, then complete silence. Around the 5-minute mark, his flashlight reveals a familiar trail, the same one leading to the spot where he saw something years ago. He pauses, then keeps moving.
Yeah, this is absolutely where I was before. Because I remember how this trail split into 2. Dude, there's gunshots over there. There was 100% gunshots over there. There was it was literally a shotgun going off directly in that distance, or in that direction. There was a shotgun going off for sure in this forest. That didn't sound that far away. That was a gun going off, dude. Oh man. I don't think this trail leads anywhere. Oh, shh. Yo, see that guy? See that deer right there? Oh, man. Oh.
Moments later, Dan stiffens. That was a gunshot, he mutters. It's faint but clear, the piercing echo of a shotgun bouncing off the valley. He presses forward until he spots a deer ahead, perfectly still, its eyes reflecting his light straight back at him. Dan lowers his camera. The animal doesn't move. That's not normal, he murmurs. Some viewers later speculated this could be a not deer, a shapeshifter from regional folklore.
I hear something. Straight ahead. Straight ahead, there's movement. Something's moving to my right. Something's moving up there too. Alright, I'm not hearing anything else. I definitely heard some distinct movement without a doubt back there. Without a doubt, like 100% there was movement back there. Guys, I just saw a light. I just saw a flashlight in front of me. Hello? Yeah, there's somebody else out here besides me. Yeah, I saw that. That was weird though, because where I saw them was like I saw that light go through like the forest area back there. Like I just saw a brief flash of some light. I should have it on video. At first I thought it was that there was a sign over there. I thought it was reflecting off the sign, but I really don't think that's the case. There is definitely someone out in this forest besides me. Why is somebody out in the middle of the woods with a flashlight? And then I'm saying, hey, hello, like, who's there? And they aren't responding, but they are still moving around. I do not like that. What was that over there? I thought I just heard something move up ahead. I thought I just heard something move up that way. Oh! Yo! Dude, that was just knocking. That was just knocking. Oh! That was just somebody screaming. Dude, right after we did that, it sounded like somebody, well, not right, but like, it sounded like somebody screaming back there. I've never, ever heard anything like that before in my life. What is going on here? Okay, I am getting out of here, guys. There's like at least 2 people, if not 3.
As he moves farther in, the tension mounts rhythmic tree knocks, followed by a lone scream somewhere in the dark. A flashlight flickers between tree trunks, and when Dan calls out, it vanishes instantly. He realizes he's not alone. Panicking, he heads toward the main trail, but the noises close in footsteps, whispers, and another round of gunfire, closer this time. Breathing hard, he hides behind a fallen log, whispering that at least 3 figures with flashlights are out there. When he finally reaches the edge of the forest, he recounts the night the lights chasing him, the screams, the growls, and the sickening sense that something was leading him deeper on purpose. He ends the video abruptly, saying he'll never return. Viewers quickly split in opinion. Some claimed it was hunters or trespassers citing Illinois' open hunting zones. Others argued the timing of the lights and gunshots was too deliberate. A few mentioned the motionless deer, comparing it to not deer sightings across the Midwest and Appalachia. Many warned Dan never to explore alone again, especially in forests tied to cult legends. Dan never confirmed what he encountered that night. But even without the myths, Bigfoot cult's shapeshifters, one question remains if those lights and screams weren't from animals. Then who else was out there in the dark? Uploaded on October 13th, 2025, this video comes from Exploring with Angelo, a channel recognized for authentic outdoor expeditions and chilling nighttime investigations across Canada. In this episode, Angelo and his friend Frank spend 2 nights camping deep within a remote Ontario forest, planning to fish and document the experience by the river. But locals warn that this place isn't ordinary, haunted by whispers through the fog, strange lights that drift among the trees, and the old tale of a missing RCMP patrol boat. Angelo has explored eerie woods before, but this one feels different. Heavier, almost sentient, as if the forest itself is observing every move.
Man, I am not looking forward to winter. It was such a beautiful summer. Well, I guess while you unpack that, I'm gonna start a fire for us.
Please.
That's better. Man, I knew it was gonna be cold, but I didn't expect it to be this freaking cold. Should be good in about 4 minutes.
Very satisfying.
Like really big. So Frank can take one whole side, and I could just take the complete opposite side, and then we could set up the living room and the kitchen in between, right? I guess we gotta get started. All right. What the hell was that? That came from that direction, right?
Yeah, and I just heard a thump.
In the water, or?
I'm not. Is there water over there?
Well, the river comes this way.
Okay, then. Yeah, but it sounded like a plastic, like something hitting plastic.
Well, that's weird.
Hell.
Right?
The video begins with the two men unloading their gear from the truck as daylight fades. The air is damp and cold, their breath visible as they gather firewood and raise an 8-person tent. It should have been a normal evening, yet the silence feels unnatural, thick, watchful. While setting up a sudden snap, echoes from the riverbank sharp and distinct like plastic breaking. Angelo swings the camera toward the sound and spots an old moss-covered shirt caught in the brush. He dismisses it, but from that moment, the tone changes. Every sound grows louder. Every shadow feels closer.
Did some nighttime fishing for the first time. Left the net there. I hope it will catch something. I can't even see where either of us are. It's so dark out here.
Well, the current carries it outwards.
Yeah. I mean, for me, I could really care less at this point. But bon appetit.
Bon appetit. What was that weird noise from earlier today? Was that natural, or can you tell me if that was one of you guys or whatever's out here? Literally nothing. How strange.
The noise was me.
The noise was me. Who's me?
My name is Mildred.
My name is Mildred, okay. Mildred, did you... That didn't even sound... I don't even know. It didn't even really sound like a person? I mean, I guess it kind of did? I don't know. Was the noise... you, Mildred, for sure? Or am I talking to two different things here?
Later that night, they sit near the fire, cooking burgers beneath a heavy fog clinging to the ground. The fishing nets return empty, and the river flows quietly beneath the mist. Wanting to test the theory, Angelo pulls out a spirit talker device. At first, it's only static. Then a single word slices through the noise Mildred. Both freeze. Frank looks at Angelo, unsure whether to laugh or panic.
Oh! Shit, what? What?
Holy shit.
What?
Dude.
What?
Dude, I was just getting some wood.
Oh
I
my
seen
God,
like
you
this
scared
shadow
the
thing. Listen, you see what I just seen?
What did you see?
There was like some shadow thing. So
What?
then I like went to go see, like maybe I thought, whatever, I seen someone go to mine, and it started coming at me on all fours. I just... What the f was that?
So wait, you saw something like a shadow figure?
Yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. Shadow, tall, lanky, and then it just kind of went down all fours and started coming at me.
Okay, so I guess there's something I need to tell you about this place.
Great.
I think I saw what you just saw the last time I was here.
Oh, come on.
And not only that, but I'm not the only one who's apparently seen it. So it was on that side?
Yeah, except I was like further down, like another, just out of sight, you could say, on the right side.
Yeah. Are you sure it was, like, it wasn't an animal or anything? Well, you said it was tall and then went down.
Yeah, that was no animal.
Holy crap.
I
was that? Wait, tell me that was our shadow. I saw something, but it was like higher. It wasn't even on the ground, so that's why I'm like, maybe it was just our shadow.
Okay.
But I swear it went from like left to right, and I don't think either of us were even moving at that point, so.
What the hell?
You heard that, right?
Yeah. Huh?
I guess we kind of got what we came for.
Yep. I don't know what I got.
This time it was more, I couldn't tell, maybe it was a moose?
I couldn't tell you.
You didn't hear that?
I heard it, but I couldn't tell you what it is.
If there is a moose out here, it doesn't make what we just heard.
No, and I'm pretty sure you'd hear a moose trampling through.
Yeah.
Here, let's walk into a spider. I thought it was a spider.
It is a spider.
Oh.
Good little guy. Yeah.
Oh, what the hell moved that branch? I don't even think you were close enough to it.
Dude, there's something like really fucked up out here.
What the hell? I just heard like a noise. What? Man, I swear it sounded like it was right behind me.
I heard it again.
I heard something. Was that a person talking?
Wait, you heard a person talking?
I just heard, well, I'm % sure it was a person, but.
I heard like a weird clicking noise.
And what the hell? Yeah.
Were you facing the camera in this direction?
Yep.
Did you happen to see like a person in a red shirt?
I did not. I wasn't looking with my eyes, but the camera was that way.
They weren't tall. I mean, I couldn't see the person, but I could tell it was a red shirt.
What the
fuck? Like a red t-shirt.
Moments later, Frank suddenly shouts. He claims he's seen something tall and thin crawling on all fours just beyond the fog. The camera jerks toward the noise, but there's nothing visible, only darkness and the faint clicking of something moving through the brush. The forest seems to come alive. Footsteps circle the tent. The fire flickers and pops as the clicking grows louder. Angelo whispers, trying to stay calm. Then for a split second, the camera captures a faint red figure standing motionless between the trees gone the moment he refocuses. By dawn, the world is quiet again. The camp remains undisturbed. No footprints in the dirt, no signs of intrusion. The river drifts calmly under the morning haze, as if the chaos of the night never happened. When the video went live, the comment section exploded. Many were excited to see Frank return, but others focused on the details: muffled voices, heavy breathing, and that same eerie clicking in the background. Some insisted it was just wind or wildlife. Others believed something unseen was still there, hidden within the trees. Angelo ends the video calmly, thanking viewers and driving away as the fog consumes the trail behind him. Yet one question lingers: if nothing strange occurred, what made the sounds everyone heard? The forest offered no answers, only silence and something still waiting in the mist. Uploaded on May 5th, 2025, this video comes from Lexi Ray, a creator who documents quiet mountain living and a life deeply connected to nature. On this day, Lexi checked the trail cameras surrounding her rural property after hearing multiple reports of mountain lions nearby. Even a neighbor had caught one on camera. The air was still the kind of silence that feels heavier than peace.
At like 3 a.m., I woke up to 2 gunshots, which sounded like it was right in our backyard, and I was like, what the hell? So in the morning, I texted our neighbor, and I was like, was that you out there shooting? And he said, yeah, a mountain lion came up right to his house, and it triggered his motion lights, and so he scared it off with his gunshots. And that's just right there, and he said it came from our direction, so hoping to catch something good on these. So this particular game camera does not record video, unfortunately, and if it does, it always messes it up. So there's some videos of us just walking and a lot of deer that I went through and deleted a lot of it because too many deer. There I am on my way to work at 4 a.m. Some more deer. You can see I really haven't checked it in a while because there's snow in these. Lucy loves chasing our car. And then here we are having a bonfire and enjoying the morning. Enjoying a little walk. This is on the 12th. I knew I would find a mountain lion on these. Bro. And then the next day, looks like the same mountain lion. And then 2 weeks later, another mountain lion. Yeah. A few days later, another mountain lion that looks actually like a male, like it's different than the last to mountain lions.
Lexi begins with the first camera, one she admits hasn't been checked in months. The footage reveals long winter days, falling snow, and familiar sights: her dog George, a passing car, and several deer crossing the field. Then, hidden among the usual clips, something different appears. A thin mountain lion walks slowly through the frame, cautious, its ribs showing beneath its fur. The following day, the same cat returns. 2 weeks later, another appears, larger, heavier, clearly male. Lexi recalls waking at 3 a.m. to the sound of gunfire behind her home. Her neighbor had shot into the darkness to scare off a lion from his porch. He claimed the animal had come from her direction.
George hurt his leg the other day. He hurt himself on this metal thing that's sticking up precariously that we need to cut down. He cut open his knee. He had to get stitches, which costed us $1 million. Okay, this card just had a bunch of deer, but they sure are cute. You can see this deer bounding away from something. Another one. See, this one captures just fun little animals, like this cute turkey just minding its business all alone. Or like this bunny rabbit. I don't know what type of bunny it is, or if it's a hare or what, but it sure is cute. Or this fox. That might be the same bunny. And then this is Ringo, our local wild kitty. Somehow he survives out here year after year.
Her dog George had been injured just weeks earlier, a deep cut on his knee caused by exposed metal, she explains. Still, the timing unsettled her. The second camera revealed even more activity. Deer, turkeys, foxes, and a stray cat named Ringo that had somehow survived in the woods for years. Each night brought new flickers of motion shadows drifting past the lens, eyes glinting for a heartbeat before fading back into the trees. When the video was uploaded, the comments flooded in with warnings. One viewer wrote, "You'll probably catch wolves next." Lexi replied, "You're probably right. I checked the live map. They're not far." Others noticed the same lion reappearing thinner, hungrier each time. Some pointed out how unusually quiet the forest seemed, as if the smaller animals had already fled. Lexi ended the video, promising to check her cameras more often. But one pinned comment stood out beneath the upload: "If mountain lions are already there, wolves won't be far behind." That's it for tonight. Which moment creeped you out the most? Drop it in the comments. Have your own story? Share it with us, and stay tuned. The next one is even darker.